Okay, today we're with Donal O'Reilly, Watergrasshill, County Cork. Donal is part of the Teagasc Glanbia Monitoring Farm programme since 2015. Donal, you've expanded a lot since 2014. Cow numbers?
Yeah, cow numbers, I suppose we went to 120 in 14 and gradually went away up then. Calved 155 this year and currently milking 174 cows.
So you bought some cows this year?
We did. We went looking at getting a contract rearer in the spring and found one I think a lot quicker than we expected to. So that left a bit of ground open at home, so we just decided to bite the bullet and get productive stock on the ground. So we bought 23 heifers there in the end of March. And
you've enough heifers coming through to get you by 2019. We looked at your plan this morning. You hope to get to 190 cows, is it?
Yeah, 190, 200 thereabouts. So fertility has been quite good with the last few years. So we're looking at carrying 40 heifers and 40 naught to ones and 40 one to twos every year.
So that's nearly 100% increase in the last number of years in cow numbers.
Yeah.
So you mentioned, we'll start with the contract rear, because we just want to talk a bit about the infrastructure, how infrastructure has changed to help you make life easier, and the different technologies you have adopted to make life easier. And just talk about the contract rear. And has the contract rear made life easier? The contract rear, the farm we're on today here, very good operator. He just took the maiden heifers this year, and he'll take the calves next year. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, sure. It took away a group of stock from us from a starting point anyway, and the breeding of them was out of my hands, so it helped me concentrate on the cows for that busy period. Next year, hopefully, he'll take the calves as well, so that'll be a big plus on the labour side for us.
So you'll end up just one group of animals, 190 milking cows.
Yeah.
And your milking platform is will be 56 hectares.
Will be 56 next spring. Yeah.
Next spring, so you have a bit of work to do there to bring it up to 56. Currently it's around 50.
Currently 50, we have 6 hectares to bring in with a bit of draining and reseeding to do in the autumn, just to bring that in. That would have been traditionally silage ground and heifer ground as well.
And the overall farm is 74 hectares.
Overall, yeah.
Okay. So on the other side of it is, you would see the picture of the parlour there. You have a good sized parlour that was built, I think you started milking it in 2009. What size is that parlour?
That started as a 14 in 09. I think we were milking about 70 cows at the time. It was left open for 20 units, which were the last 6 were put on in 2012, I think. So 20 unit now. Looking to probably put on another 5 onto it this year.
And the usefulness of the cow flow, like you have the drafting facilities, like, you know what I mean, how useful is that, the Dairy Master?
Yeah, I was on my own mostly up until this year really. This year was the first time we had some part-time labour in here. Would have been on my own, so would have built facilities to maximise the most efficient use of labour, and we've very good cow flow. You don't leave the pit to bring cows into the parlour and drafting afterwards.
You don't leave that pit. You don't have time to leave that pit.
No.
Okay, and the layout around the paddocks, the map of the farm is there. Even the paddocks as it stands now are nearly too small for 200 cows. There were 5 acre paddocks originally. Yeah. Now you're looking at 7.5 to 9 acre paddocks. Yeah, so you have to go at that again.
They would have been 2.5 acre paddocks in 2012 or 13, and we took down strip wires. So we'll just have to assess that again. I'd say we'll start opening gaps in between paddocks, taking certain sections away from ditches and that kind of thing. Just to open them out to the 9 acre paddocks for the bigger.
Yeah, and there's quite a good roadway structure to the farm. And the other update you have to make is the water. You said the water, you have the troughs, but the flow of water.
The flow of water is quite low at the moment. There's 3/4 inch pipe running underground, so it's hard to access it and change it. So I think we'll just run a brand new system at home.
Okay. So one of the main drivers here at the whole time you were saying to me was to get cow numbers up, get labour. You don't have a full-time labour unit. You had labour for the spring. Is that the ambition at this stage?
That's the ambition now, yeah. That's what's driving the whole thing. That's what's it's about getting as many productive stock at home as we can in order to pay for the extra labour.
So the plan is, we're looking at the plan this morning, is 200 milking cows, or 190 to 200 milking cows, full-time labour unit, and all heifers contract rears.
Yeah, as simple as possible.
As simple as possible. Thanks, Donal. Thanks for that.